is past is prologue. Yes, here in the National Archives in Washington, D.C., past is prologue. For this is the final resting place of the histories and records of tens of thousands of illustrious Americans. World War II has come to a victorious conclusion, and now new names and new records are being added to the list. For the nation and the world are for the first time learning of silent and significant deeds performed in foreign lands by a legion of anonymous men and women, the Army of Secret Intelligence. When Washington, recovering from the staggering blow of Pearl Harbor, realized how effective had been the long-established espionage machines of Germany and Japan, from the White House came orders that the United States, too, must have eyes and ears within enemy countries. Immediately, the nation commenced, for the first time in its history, to recruit a secret intelligence corps. As the man best capable of organizing the secret activities of the new United States Intelligence Corps, the president chose a St. Louis attorney, Charles Stephenson Gibson, whose background in international affairs had been gained from 10 years special service in the American Embassy in Berlin. As director of secret intelligence, Gibson reported only to the president and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Among the top-level executives of United States Secret Intelligence was a widely traveled scholar and soldier of fortune, Robert Emmett Sharkey of St. Paul, Minnesota. Master of 5 languages and one of America's foremost athletes, Bob Sharkey was twice captured by the Germans in World War I, and both times escaped with a brilliant record of achievement behind enemy lines. Washington in the weeks and months that followed Pearl Harbor had come 76 carefully selected groups of candidates for training and assignment to secret operations overseas. At the Union Station one morning in 1944, among the jostling thousands came the 77th group of candidates, each unknown to the other. The Washington headquarters of Secret Intelligence was under tight security, its address and telephone unlisted in any governmental directory. Few even knew of its existence. The story of Operation 77 is typical of the activities of any of the 76 groups which preceded it. Each candidate's qualifications and background had been checked and rechecked before he was called to Washington. Every member of 077 had volunteered without reservation for hazardous duty behind enemy lines. Among those assigned to 077 were men like Pappy Simpson, a British intelligence officer in the First World War, and until early 1942, a professor of English literature at Dartmouth College at Hanover, New Hampshire. Suzanne de Beaumont, a French citizen, had found herself stranded in the United States when France fell in 1940. Of her husband, a captain of artillery in the French army, nothing had been heard. Jeff Lassiter, son of a former American consul at Bern, Switzerland, was educated at Geneva and Oxford. Lassiter was recruited from the officers' training school at UCLA, partly because of his superior knowledge of French. Bill O'Connell, a Rutgers graduate, had been employed in the foreign department of the Chase National Bank. He spent 2 years in the bank's European branches. Then Hitler went on the march, and O'Connell returned to New York.
Say, do you remember the maiden name of your grandmother?
Sure. She was quite a dame.
I wish mine had been.
Far away from the eyes of inquisitive, gossipy Washington, in secluded country estates requisitioned by the government, 077 candidates entered Phase 1 of training.
Oh, is this bunk taken?
Not yet.
You bought a roommate.
I don't know. A guy that can't remember the maiden name of his grandmother.
She's got one now.
Come in.
Sorry for intruding, gentlemen. I'm your conducting officer. The name is Simpson.
Bill O'Connell.
Lassiter, Jeff Lassiter.
Quarters all right?
Great.
Fine.
Well, the library, the lounge, the pool, all the facilities of the club are for your convenience. Now, we'll be here about 2 weeks. I hope you'll be comfortable.
Are we going to start training?
No, this is assessment school. You'll be given tests to determine your mental and physical qualifications for subsequent training.
To see if we can make the grade, is that it?
Well, everyone isn't temperamentally equipped for every job, you know. We'll lose a few of you. Now, if you're thirsty, you'll find plenty of beer in the icebox all the time. Just help yourselves. Oh, supper in the main dining room, 6:30. Dress optional. Carry on.
Even a house mother. Rugged duty.
This is going to go all right. Play backgammon.
Yeah.
Let's have a game after dinner.
With you.
Cigarette?
Thanks.
This is your group, Bob. You're in charge. 3 months of indoctrination school, 2 weeks of practical exercises, and they've got to be in shape to go.
Is that my assignment?
That's one of them. 22 potential agents. Most of them have a foreign background. All of them can speak French. One of them can speak German. You've got to find out who that is.
All right.
That's not as easy as it sounds,
Why?
because one of the students in that group is a German agent.
A German agent? You know?
Yeah.
Man or woman?
When you find out, let me know.
Mm-hmm.